There's so much to get into in this video, guys. Not only do we have a brand new live stream that's going to be happening on the 13th for Chaos Zero Nightmare, but we also have a brand new game that we're going to be diving into on the 22nd. And I want to make sure that you guys understand and know what the game plan is as far as how we're going to be releasing content and videos on this channel and how we're going to be doing live streams for the remainder of this year and really what I'm trying to do and wanting you guys to be a part of it, right? But first things first, let's obviously talk about Chaos Zero Nightmare, because I know if I'm ready, you sure enough are, to leave Lab Zero and to see something else. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but I definitely will say it's been a roller coaster. I think I can speak for a lot of us that we've had an immense amount of fun with Lab Zero for what it was worth, but I think that this is now going to be the next steps into us going into the next era or phase of the game, new content, hopefully new strategies, new builds, new characters, etc. Right? And so this is something I'm extremely hyped about. I know a lot of you guys, and let me know in the comment section what you think Narja is going to be, because this obviously this character they're showing on this this advertisement here. But I was like speculating that she is possibly going to be maybe a debuffer, which I think would be super, super crazy for the game. But again, there's so many different things that she could be. I feel like we have been surprised with some of the ways that units have kind of ended up fleshing out to be and their focuses. And this, of course, I think like even like right now, there's still people trying to decide, like sitting on the fence on like, you know, with Serennial's banner, considering that the season is coming to an end. There's 7 days left. I would say like with the adjustments that they just made, because that also came with this announcement where they hot fixed the homing laser and the pale shooting star on Serennial. To be fair, I feel like in reality, this is the one character where I felt like no matter how many dupes you had into her, whether it was base, E2, E4, or even those that got her at E6, you're in a great position, right? I would also say too that, like, again, the reasoning that I could really only emphasize more dupes is the reason of her being a limited and us not knowing whether or not she's coming back. But to be quite fair, a lot of people are having the same, if not just, I would say, somewhat similar experiences with Serennial, other than maybe when you have more dupes, you get a little bit more oomph in that power and some of her, like, I would say just flow. But other than that, I feel like if you got that base copy, save it for this next content that's coming, man, because I really feel like this next content is going to be a whole different season, bringing us a whole different layered, amounts of different synergies, etc. Right? So that's just kind of my spill. I just wanted to throw that in there real quick because I didn't want to make that too crazy. But we're going to come back to this because the one thing I want to also correlate and, you know, just make sure I'm really emphasizing here, how we're going to be live streaming, okay? Because one of the things that we're going to be doing moving forward is we're going to be exclusively streaming on Twitch and making sure that we are really making some engaging and fun content on the streams. I decided this after like kind of deliberating this a little bit and really trying to figure out how exactly I wanted to really present more content and better content. I wanted to also be able to upload more videos. And if I'm streaming on my YouTube channel, I don't get to upload nearly as much as I would like to on the channel. And because we are going to be on the 22nd playing Art Knight's Infill for that release, we're going to be playing NTE. I wanted to make sure that we are streaming everything that we possibly can on the Twitch side, and we got a ton of VODs and shorts coming out on the YouTube side. So I know you guys, if you really, really rock with me, if you love the content, I would love to see you guys over on the Twitch side for the live streams. But of course, I will obviously still be making VODs. I still will be making, short videos. And of course, I'm going to be trying to be a lot more active in my Discord as far as streaming in there a little bit more often. But yeah, between the Twitch and the Patreon, I'm definitely going to be dedicating a lot of my streaming time to those platforms and really trying to up the quality of not only the stream interaction you guys get to have, but the overall experience that you get to have. So again, I will have all of my stuff linked down below. Twitch.tv/ZoxTalks will be in the description and in the pin. So definitely just make sure, guys, if you see this, share with your friend, go over there, because we're going to also be going into more variety, as you can kind of see, multiple different games being played. And it's just easier for me to be able to maintain it that way. And of course, I will have the other channel that I'll have linked down there as well, for YouTube, so that you guys can be linked in on all my channels. So if I'm covering anything, I'm going to have like more of a general outlet channel for just any game that I'm kind of playing. And then of course, like the main things I'm really playing. So, yeah, that's basically going to be that. But outside of that, another thing too, guys, like another reason why you don't want to miss the streams, bro, we actually were building some stuff, and I'm just going to throw this in here because it was super cool. I was trying to finish off this season, and so two of the characters I actually decided to do last stream, and I can't even make this up because those that were there, and they seen it happen. We ended up getting 2 god tier builds for both Chizuru and Yuki in 2 runs. One run was Chizuru, the next run was Yuki, and I'll just share these builds with you guys. Like, what's crazy is this is another reason why I'm excited for the next phase of content that's coming, because this was a Tsukiyomi with the add to hit Shadow of the Moon, with the Shadow of the Moon Plus being like basically having those hits added to it. And I was able to duplicate this card. I think it was in total, is this the right build? I think it was like 3 times on this build. And it's crazy because I was like, dude, I almost thought I was going to get it one more time, but the game said nah. So I ended up getting the Shadow of the Moon. So I just duped that instead. And this ended up being cracked. Like, this is actually really, really solid. And I was like, you know what? Like, considering the way that my luck has been this season with Chizuru, I will take this. But even more importantly, I would say with Yuki, this is one of the builds that I'm actually excited for, the new feature that's going to allow us to be able to edit our save data, because what this allowed me to do, I was able to copy Prepare to Subdue 4 times. And the craziest thing is that the last one never epiphanied, because I had duplicated it at base and it never epiphanied. So when that feature comes out, I'm going to hope to God I can get a Nephilim or whatever divine epiphany on it that's going to make it good. If it ends up being a draw card, that's going to be even more insane. But if it's also AP, then hey, that just finishes this build. But outside of that, this is by far one of my favorite builds that I've been able to do the entire season. I'm probably going to have another video where I just do a showcase of my season 1 builds. I think that actually would be pretty cool. But yeah, this is like point in case, just a little side thing I just want to throw in there, because you guys just don't want to miss the live streams. It is craziness that be happening in there. And I know, like, for the next couple of live streams, we're going to be trying to, before the season ends, we're going to be trying to finish up Cassius. I want to definitely do Nia. Now, mind you, I have not played Cassius at all this season. So we are actually not even preparing him for this season particularly. We're actually preparing him for the content that's going to be coming. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. And then, of course, I want to definitely finish this off, making sure that I get done another tank, so probably Maribel or Amir. And then, of course, preparing maybe Orlia. We'll kind of see how that goes. But yeah, everybody else for the most part is in a pretty solid spot. But yeah, I'll have that saved for a whole nother video when we get into the actual part 2 for my spiral preparation builds. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys some of that a little bit. But either way, man, I'm actually really excited, kind of moving on to like I said, with Arknight's Infield, what we're going to have for a lot of the basis of the content. I'm going to obviously be keeping you guys up to date on like news. I am going to have a lot of guides, and I'm definitely going to be dropping a lot of really fun, engaging challenge content where you guys get to have a lot of control. This is why I really am emphasizing stuff on the Twitch side. So this is, like, again, guys, like I said, the biggest thing for me this year. I'm not even being shy about it anymore or humble about it. I want to hit 100K this year. I want to hit that goal of really growing and being where I want to be, because I've been doing this for a really long time. Like, I'm pushing close to a decade of YouTube, man. And I love this like grind, but I also feel like there are a lot of windows of opportunity to grow in the space. But with that, you got to earn it, and I want to make sure that I'm providing that value to you guys as viewers, that you guys are able to you, click on a Zox video and you watch it and you know that you're going to be able to enjoy yourself. So yeah, there's a lot of different things that I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be looking for, new editors, thumbnail, all that stuff, dude, like thumbnail editors, video editors. So if you know anybody, if you're watching this video, please let me know, because yeah, we're about to really go crazy this year. So yeah, guys, I'm excited. Let me know how you guys feel about this update that's coming. I think that there's going to be some great content. If you are watching this video, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to probably be live on Twitch. So make sure you guys come through twitch.tv/ZoxTalks. Hope to see you guys there. Everyone, stay blessed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.